back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. We have a new video today, obviously. So I wanted to come in and redo the intro for this video because the original intro is not the video that I ended up doing. So you will see in the first clips that I started this video with the full intentions of filming a 24-hour reading vlog. Now, I think I might have a curse on my channel of not being able to complete those. Out of the 3 times that I've tried, I've only done it once. And so we have to figure out how to break that, but I failed, I think it was like 4 hours in. Like, it wasn't even like you're so close and you fall asleep. Like, I failed 4 hours in. And it is what it is, but I didn't want to get rid of that footage, and my window for filming the 24-hour reading vlog had basically closed at that point. Put in the time and effort of listening to something that I did not enjoy, and I did not want that effort to go to waste. So I decided that I wanted to keep that footage and turn this video into a different reading challenge for every day. So I did this for 4 days this go around. Each day we have a new reading challenge that we have to complete. So that is what this video is for you guys today. I really hope you enjoy. I had a lot of fun making this, actually. I haven't really seen anyone else do it, but if you are watching this and you like the idea, I would highly recommend doing it. I thought it was a lot of fun. So without further ado, let's see all the different reading challenges that we can complete in 4 days. Am I in the shot?
I can't see you, so I'm gonna have to hold it. Do you want it long ways?
Yeah. Okay, amazing. I don't actually want to use it. Hold on, there you go. All right, friends, so we have a whole production team going on for this video. My friend Liv is holding the camera. We have a prop master next to us. We are coming live from my friend Cressy and Liv's house, and this is my Madagascar mug, and we're gonna be reading for 24 hours. Not straight, it's not happening, but for 12 hours today and 12 hours tomorrow. But the catch is, I'm 2 hours away from my house right now, hence all of this, okay? So I'm gonna read it with an audiobook on the way home, continuing it home. We'll see what happens. That's the vibe. Any questions? No? Okay, perfect, let's go. Okay, friends, well, we need to talk. Like, we really need to talk. Okay, so made it home, listened to the audiobook the entire way, and I don't even think, actually, like, hold on, pause. I don't even think that I even said what we were listening to. So we were listening to Feybound, okay? And listened to it the entire car ride, and then the entire time that I was like unpacking and getting everything situated. And I have so many complicated thoughts about this book. I want to say that it was just the audiobook, because this narrator, y'all, if you have listened to it, it is probably one of the funniest things. Like, I was giggling to myself the entire way because the voice that she uses to do the sister is like a weird mix between like Valley Girl and like that TikTok sound where you're like talking for your pet. She also is like, this younger sister is supposed to be like almost 30. And I know that like Elf, like, that's still young, but like you're like immortal or whatever. Long story short, part of the reason why they get exiled is something that her sister does. And so she's like protesting her sister being executed. And so she ties herself to the castle thing, like chains herself to the castle. Like she's a hippie, like tying herself to a tree, gonna live in a tree for a week. And she's like, and I'm not leaving until my sister gets free. Like, I'm not even joking. That's exactly what it sounds like. I might screen record like a part where she's talking for the sister, because I'm like, there were so many times on the ride where the narrator would say something and I would be like, there is no way. Like, I would just be like repeating what this narrator said. It was so funny, and she's so annoying. Like, this sister character is truthfully so irritating. Like, she's acting like she's like 14. Like, and this is apparently not supposed to be a young adult book. Like, this is supposed to be like an adult fantasy, like everyone's like, this is the fantasy of the year, and I'm like, what are y'all talking about? And so the entire time I was thinking, maybe it's just the narrator, like I need to just read the physical book and see if that helps, because the second Kingdom of the Wicked book, I was like, I tried to read it on an audio, listen to it on an audiobook, and I was like, this is absolutely not happening, and I hated it. And then I started listening to I started actually reading the book, and I loved it. And so I was thinking that, and then I went on Goodreads, and everyone was having the exact same problems as me with this book. Like, it just feels like there was so much, like the synopsis of this book is so good. Like whatever her publisher did to write on the inside cover made it sound so great. And I was like, this is just not holding up, and I don't care. And it's been about 2.5 hours, and I looked, and this is how far we're into it. Like, no, I can't do that. I want to say I'm soft DNFing this, but I'm pretty sure I'm hard DNFing it. I'm just like, this is not for me. Like, this is not the book for me, and that's fine. Am I a little bit disappointed? Yes. Actually, I am disappointed. All that to say, I will not be partaking in this any longer because we have too much to do. We have too much time to still read for today. I guess it's like 9.5 hours. I don't know math. I do want to read some for my physical TBR. And these two, I feel like would be perfect books to read for this video. I think the whole fantasy thing has kind of put a bad taste in my mouth, and I don't want to be in that headspace going into it with this. So, next book we are going to be reading is a novel love story. I am so excited. I am so excited about this book. I really hope it's good. If it's not, I think I'm gonna be upset. So basically, our main character loves to read, and she like needs an escape, and she like reads a lot, and her book club has like an annual retreat, and she's on the way there, and her car breaks down, but her car breaks down in the fictional town from one of her favorite romance books. And I'm really excited about this, and I feel like it's just gonna go swimmingly. I have done this twice before, this challenge. First time went good, didn't get into a reading slump, really enjoyed all the books that I read. And the second time, I don't know if it was like I was in a really bad mental state or like what, but it was just not it. Stopped it probably about like 16 hours in, failed hard, you know? But you know, sometimes you gotta fail hard. It's just life, it's what happens. I am going to go ahead and get started on our next book, and I will update you guys in a little bit, and we will see how I'm liking it. Halfway done with our second challenge, which is finishing one book in one day, which is very exciting and very encouraging considering the fact that we failed yesterday's challenge, but that's okay. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to dwell. We're going to move forward. We're going to celebrate the wins, okay? And I do have to say, I am very intrigued by the premise, very intrigued by the main characters, very intrigued by this town, but I feel like in her last books, I like by this point, like I only have like 150 pages left, and I feel like by this point with the 7-year slip, I was highly emotionally invested by this point, which is just a little bit interesting. Also, if you just heard that thunder, I also apologize about the lighting. It's been very stormy, weird situation, so I apologize, but you know, gotta film the clip. But so I don't really know what to think about that end. Like, I'm having fun and I'm really liking it, and I do have some theories about the main guy character, Andy, and I have some theories about how it's gonna go and how it's gonna end, but I just, like, for some reason, I'm not emotionally invested yet. I don't know. I don't really know what to think. Like, right now it's a really strong, like, 3.5. I feel like I would know by now if it was 5-star material, so, but you know, here's hoping something could change. It's interesting because this is one of my like most anticipated releases of the year, and I don't want to say I'm disappointed because I haven't finished it yet, so I don't want to say I'm disappointed, but I am intrigued to see where this goes. So let's finish up. I got about maybe 2.5 hours of reading left, maybe 3. depending, and it is 3:53. So we are doing great on time. Should definitely be able to finish this in one day, which would be really exciting. I really like not finishing that first one after I decided to change the video idea. I'm like so competitive with myself, so I'm like, gotta do every single one. I'm highly concerned. There are 10 pages left, and if I'm gonna be pissed. Like, I'm gonna actually be mad. I'm stressed. Oh, thank God. Yikes. Guys, I apologize about the lighting again. It is much later. But I just finished a novel love story, and I think you can kind of tell by my face in those clips. I sincerely do not know what to think about this book. This feels like a different person wrote this. Like, that's how far off my reading experience was from the 7-year slip to this. And I'm just so confused. Like, not about what happens, but like, I don't know what to think. And I understand that this book that Elsie is like in is a very like small town, corny romance. So I want to say that's why she wrote it like this, because this book felt so, I don't know if corny is the right word. If anyone like talked to me like that in a moment like this, I would be like, ew, stop. Like, it was just like, it was just so corny and odd. And I really liked the premise of the book. The plot twist, meh. I knew half of it. I didn't know the whole thing. And I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I don't know what to think. Like, I really do think I'm gonna need to process this for a little bit. If you have read this book, please tell me down below what you thought. Because I'm just like, I don't know if I just like wasn't feeling it between the characters. Like, I don't know. It was like their relationship like was so weird. Like, progression of the relationship was odd to me. I just felt like he would give nothing, and then the next scene he would give everything, and then the next scene he would give nothing again, and then like he was so back and forth. And like, to be fair, so was she. I truthfully don't know what to think, but I can tell you I didn't feel the same about it that I did the 7-year slip. I don't know. But we can count this as a win because we did complete today's challenge. Whatever. We did complete the challenge for today of finishing one book in a day. And so I call that a win. I don't know. I think I'm going to do 3. I think I want to do 3-star. I don't know. What I do know is I'm glad I completed today. So, all I have to say, I want to finish this day on a positive note. So we will think positive thoughts. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next challenge, and we will see what it is tomorrow. All right, it is the next day, book challenge. We are nervous for this one. I'm nervous for this one. We are going to be reading 200 pages, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, I thought I had this one in the bag at first because we are going to be reading Reckless by Lauren Roberts, and I flew through this first book, like flew through it like nobody's business. And so I was like, oh my gosh, cake, easy. The font is so small. It's so small. So I am a little bit not as confident as I was beginning to go into this. I was gonna read during lunch today to kind of try to like start the process, but then I forgot we had a meeting, and that just was not happening. So bookmark in at 200 pages. We are gonna try our best. I really, really want to. I have no idea how on earth this is gonna go. I have no idea. I'm slightly anxious about it. I'm not even gonna lie to you about it. But the point is, we're gonna give it our best shot, and we are gonna try. And that's all you really can do. We did it again. We finished. Oh, I just wrote these clips in my hair. I am so happy. I'm so excited that I was able to do this 2 days in a row. I was gonna update around the 100 page mark, but I found that I didn't really have a lot to say. Not in a bad way at all, but like not a lot had happened yet, I guess. I do have more to say now. 200 pages in. I am so, I wouldn't say thrilled is the right word, but I was just so intrigued to see how this storyline played out with this book. And I feel like up until this point, it's been very realistic. You know, all things considered, it's been very realistic, very entertaining. And I don't want to say anything else. I don't want to say anything else because I think that what's happening in this book is so just up in the air as far as no one's really reading it and really knowing what's gonna happen. So I feel like I need to just protect the non-spoilerness of it, if you will, and just not say anything else plot-wise that I'm enjoying. But I am really liking it. I'm also glad that Kit's chapters are not extremely long. I don't really know what's going on with him right now. Something weird is happening with him and I don't know what it is, but I am very excited to see how the rest of this book goes. Apparently the ending is crazy, and so I'm interested, but it was a very good 200 last pages. I actually finished reading an hour earlier than what I thought I was going to. So I'm just chugging along right through this. I'm very excited, and we will see what tomorrow's reading challenge is and see if I can keep this streak up. All right, guys, it is time for the last day of this challenge. I was gonna try to do 5 days, but it's just not conducive to this week, so we're gonna work with what we're gonna work with. What we're going to be doing today is we are going to be letting a number generator pick how many hours I read for today. Now, I am gonna say the highest amount that I'm gonna put on here is gonna be 4. Because it's already 6. So if I were to put 8 hours or something crazy, I work full time, I'm not able to just start this at 7 o'clock in the morning. So we're gonna do 1 to 4 hours. I have, let's see how many pages I have left of this. I really don't want to accidentally spoil anything for myself. I have 150 pages left. So I think around, because I have around 150 pages, and I did that with 3 hours yesterday, I think is what I said. I didn't need 4 hours. So I hope it's not 1, because I am going to finish this book. So I'm looking for a strong 2 to 3 while we're doing this. So have right there, min and high, max 4, 3. Okay, can you guys see that? I hope you can see that. LOL at me being an iPad kid. I'm gonna go ahead and read for 3 hours, and let's finish this book. I'm so excited. I gave you guys an update last night, so I don't really have a lot to say, but I am so intrigued. I'm so ready, so let's go ahead. guys. No. I mean, okay, see, here's what I'm struggling with right now. First off, let me give you context. We just finished with the 3 hours. We just finished with this book. What the crap? And here's my thing. I'm struggling with knowing how to articulate my feelings because I genuinely don't want to spoil anything for anyone. So I can't really say anything. Like genuinely, I can't say even a word. I can say my feelings about it. I love it for the plot twist, not for what. No, see, I can't say. I can't say anything. I can't say anything. Where did that come from? Like, is it a punishment? No, I can't say anything. I guess this is the conclusion of this video. I have so many things to say, but I can't say anything. I can't say anything. Finished 3 of the 4 challenges, which I think is good considering the fact that I didn't even know I was filming this video when I started. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm trying to close out this video and I can't stop thinking about it. Can't have anything, not one good thing. Okay, thank you for following along with me on this journey, on this week. Comment down below any other book-related challenges that you would like for me to do for the next time I do this. So I will talk to you guys later.